Yes, this is a lot of planning for Instagram pictures, but I enjoy it, so don't come for me.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am...
Hey, it's Ainsley. Welcome back to my channel. So I always get these questions on my Instagram and my YouTube. How do I take my Instagram pictures? What camera I use? Where I find my walls, outfits, all that kind of stuff. So I decided today sort of to dedicate this video into how I take and edit my Instagram pictures, as well as the whole process to planning them. But yeah, I'm gonna be explaining all that kind of stuff today. So since it is an Instagram video, I feel like I'm allowed to promote my Instagram, even though I do in every single one of my videos. But if you're not following my Instagram, which I will be talking about this whole video, it's just Hey, it's Ainsley. Please go follow it and you can get inspiration from it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's basically it for this intro. I just want to get right on to the video. I should probably also mention that it's not recreating their pictures. It's more of taking inspiration, like, oh, she posted from a blue wall, I should post a blue wall, but what should I be doing in it to make it my own picture and all that kind of stuff. So it's mostly inspiration. I'm not copying them at all. I should have probably said that before. Now you know. So the first thing I do when I decide I want to take Instagram pictures is I plan them out, and that is even before even going and taking the pictures. Like, I do this days in advance. I mostly use Pinterest to plan out my pictures. I either search up some YouTubers I like that have really bomb Instagram feeds. I just search them up in Pinterest with their so like, for example, Alicia Marie Instagram, and then it gives her whole Instagram, but it's sort of the pictures that are more trendy and the stuff. Not that her pictures aren't all trendy, girl, they're amazing, but it sort of minimalizes the options, and it's just way easier than just going on Instagram and scrolling through hundreds and hundreds of pictures. Or I search up, for instance, if I'm doing summer pool, I search up that, and then I search up Instagram or trendy. I just don't search up summer pictures, because that sort of narrows it down to beach pictures, very trendy Caribbean pictures, and that is not realistic at all for me to be taking Instagram pictures. So I do Instagram pictures, so then they're very realistic, so I don't have to go all the way to Bora Bora to get an Instagram picture. Or I just go to some of my favorite YouTubers, Cassie Diamond, Alicia Marie, Caroline Tucker. Their feeds are all bomb, and I go and I just look through them. It gets some more inspiration.
Let's go. Summer's gone, I'm latching on, don't even know you.
Alright, so once I have all those pictures either saved on Instagram or a board on Pinterest, what I like to do is I like to plan out the photo shoot, figure out where I'm going to take the pictures, if I'm going to go out, if I'm going to do it around my house. So what I do is I once again use Instagram, and I search up either the hashtag of the city I live in, or as I'm driving through town, I usually just look out the window and I find really cool walls, and I just sort of like daydream of pictures and stuff. So that's where I find most of the walls and the sort of patterns that are in my pictures. So once I have the pictures I want to take and where they are, I sort of write it down, because I'm not really good at remembering stuff. I'm better if I write it down. So I sort of write down 3 or 4 locations that are super close together that you can just go take pictures at, boom, boom, boom. So then you have 4 pictures to post. And then after that, I just write down the location, and then I sort of give myself sort of a description of what the picture looks like, because I might not be able to find it quickly, so then I can just refer to it on my page. Alright, so now that I have all my pictures planned out and stuff, I like to pack my outfits for the photo shoots, because I tend to have a different outfit per wall per photo shoot, if that's what I mean. But I also like to have backup outfits in case it's not working or it clashes and all that stuff. So what I do is I like to bring this big bag, sort of almost like a backpack, and I just pack a bunch of clothing, a bunch of different outfits, and then I also write down beside all the pictures what outfit is gonna go where. Yes, this is a lot of planning for Instagram pictures, but I enjoy it, so don't come for me. have all my outfits planned out and my locations and stuff, now I go actually take the pictures. And everyone's always like, what camera do you use? Who takes your pictures? So my mom takes my pictures. We either use my Canon G7x Mark II because it's so small, but it's also such a good camera. And if we're on the go or something and I see a cool wall, I just pop it out because it's so small. And it's just it's an amazing camera for vlogging and stuff. Or we use her Nikon D400. I don't know what I was saying. I forgot what the camera name was. Now you know. Which is a very bougie camera, and it takes incredible Instagram pictures. So now you know how I take my pictures. After that, it's time to edit. So either me or my mom, we sort of work together. We put them into Photoshop, and she works all her magic because I have no idea how to Photoshop and add colors. But then I do the editing to make my feed look perfect. So what I do is I have the picture that was professionally edited, and then I get it on my phone. And since I don't know how to edit at all, I use VSCO. But what I do is I first went on YouTube and I searched up sort of feeds that you can get from VSCO, and I found one I liked, and that's what I'm currently using. And it gives you, those videos are super handy, so I will link my favorites down below. But then after that, I just follow the instructions for each picture, and I sort of adjust it based on what the picture looks like. And then, yeah, so that's basically how I get the pictures to be the bright pinks and blues. And then finally, before I post on Instagram, I go onto this app called Plannerly, and I post I put the picture there to see if it matches my feed or if I should add a different picture first. And then I'm ready to post. So yeah, that's basically it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that very long, probably unnecessary process, but I really enjoy taking Instagram pictures. It's a form of art for me, and I like to make my feed always pop in. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!